flight with Audio Airstrike.
They lost without me.
Because where's he projected to go next?
He wants to go to fucking the Knicks.
It's either New York or the Clippers.
That's bye-bye career.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. It's either New York or the Clippers.
Bye-bye career. Bye-bye.
Let's not try to catch up to Kobe and all of them. Let's just, let's just split it.
You know where he should go? The fucking Bucks. Dude, if Giannis had one other guy, if he had a KD, championships.
What is this? Is this the fourth for Golden State? Golden State. Let's say Golden State wins this. Is this Steph? This Steph's first? Fourth.
Yeah. And this is Kevin Durant's third if he wins.
Third.
Which we'll put him with LeBron, and then KD would be better than LeBron. Which I'm down with that. I'm not a LeBron.
Well, you've never been a LeBron fan. That's something that's well documented.
And look, it's all because of his game. He's a choker.
I think I've said for the past 10 years that KD's the most overall best player in the fucking
not
league.
overall best player because KD's defense don't have is nothing compared to LeBron's defense.
His defense is his offense.
Well, don't get him, Mike. Get in here. Tell me I'm wrong on this.
Dylan, if you want to pop up, you can.
I don't see KD getting assists. I don't see KD freaking blocking shots. I don't see KD playing defense. KD is a great offensive player.
You know why he doesn't do that?
If basketball was
He's
one
got
way,
Draymond Green.
If basketball was one way, KD would be the better player.
So what are your thoughts?
My thoughts is his offense is his defense.
It for sure is not.
Go down. You can go down and get a slam dunk, but I can hit threes in your face. I can hit twos. I can hit you from any point. I can get assists at any point.
LeBron and KD played in the finals when it was OKC versus Cleveland or Miami.
The one where Russell Wilson was hurt. I mean, not Russell Wilson.
Westbrook wasn't hurt.
When Russell Westbrook was hurt, or the one when he wasn't hurt.
Dude,
and he had the ball.
They had 3 MVPs on that team.
Yeah, and look where he went.
They had
5 MVPs.
They had 3. OKC had 3 MVPs.
Talking about Harden, Westbrook.
They had Nick Collison. They had Serge Ibaka. Yeah. That team was pretty loaded,
and they couldn't
get past the Warriors.
Guess what? LeBron couldn't guard. I mean, fucking KD couldn't guard LeBron at all.
Still can't.
KD's great offensive player
because he's an offensive guy.
Yeah, offense doesn't win.
I mean, who else? Who the fuck else? Remembers Jordan for being a great defensive player.
Everybody
remembers that. Bro.
He was a great defensive player.
Everybody.
So he didn't have Dennis Rodman and all these other guys.
Dude, Michael Jordan was an All NBA defender every year.
Yeah, every year because of his offense.
Not because his offense, no. Because his defense.
He played.
Dude, he would pick your pocket.
His offense. I don't know what you bugging.
His defense was. That's what happened to a whole generation of fucking basketball guys. They all said, "Man, let's be Jordan, but let's only be part of Jordan. Let's not be all of Jordan. Fuck defense. Let's just be the offense of Jordan." That's where, as much as I don't like Kobe, Kobe's defense was as good as his offense.
He was an overall guy. That's why he won 5 championships, 6 championships, or 5.
Yeah.
With another great defender, which was Shaq. I mean, come on, man. Shaq wasn't a great defender?
Of course he was. I mean, look at the size.
You guys are looking at me like Shaq wasn't the best fucking...
Well, Shaq was known for being one of the most dominant players ever in the game.
Was Shaq not the best center of all time?
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not?
Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, I mean, which
That's
one
different eras. Shaq did it in the era of fucking great players.
Hakeem Olajuwon, I would definitely disagree.
Okay.
Dude, the early 2000s was like the dead years of the NBA.
The dead years?
The dead years. It was like talent was scarce. From that 97 lockout to around...
So you're comparing no Jordan to NBA was just trash. Because that's pretty much...
NBA was trash.
Because if we were to fall off today, right? If we was to lose, let's do a wrestling term. If John Cena was to leave right now, right, completely, WWE's not known for no superstar other than Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
That's it. Brock Lesnar, he shows up twice a week.
Twice a year?
Twice a year, whatever. Where is the ratings at?
That's my point. Part of my proof is the ratings absolutely died.
But does WWE not have great talent?
They got great talent, but they ain't got no.
That's my point.
I couldn't tell you.
There's no big names. You had Kobe coming in.
Here's the difference.
Allen Iverson.
Here's the difference. Wrestling is fake, so I can't tell you if there is great talent. The NBA is real.
It's still a production.
Talent was scarce.
It's still a production. People don't think somebody's good because they don't know them.
No, talent was scarce. The teams were scarce. It was just down. It happens. You came off what, 30 years of great basketball. Then you got left with.
I mean, you can argue 40. I mean, the guys you just named, they were 40.
You're right. You could probably argue
40.
You could probably argue 40, but I was talking like where big time ratings started coming in, where the NBA was. It was at least you probably could say 40.
Like who are your great defenders now? Draymond Green, Kawhi Leonard, and who else?
Dude, Kawhi is fucking amazing. Giannis.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good. He's on the Bucks, right? That was the one upset about Drake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that guy.
Really? Giannis is iffy. Who blocks more shots? Who picks more pockets? Who blocks 1 against 5?
Derrick Rose used to do that
Dylan,
too. You know what they said about Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose was terrible.
I'm gonna bring in Dylan. He's gonna take my spot. He's gonna argue with Dale for a little bit about what he's talking about. Come on, Dylan.
Look, I'm just saying. Look, all I'm saying is, just because you didn't have big names pulling big ratings does not mean you didn't have talent.
No, you did have big names. What you had was, first off, here's exactly what you had. The U.S. lost for the first time in international play. Why? Game of play was absolutely fucking trash. It was what? Drive to the rim, get fouled, go to the line, shoot threes. That's why the skill level of basketball has been down.
All right, let me just hit you with a little stat bomb about KD's defense real quick.
Oh God, stats lie.
So, okay, stats lie, but what else do we got to use?
I don't know.
You were just arguing stats with me.
Yeah, right. Like he wants to use stats when it benefits his own argument, but when that doesn't, stats lie, man.
Watch a game with KD and tell me his defense.
I will watch
out.
it. It does. When he's
what game is that?
When he's 1-on-1 with players like James Harden or Giannis or whoever the hell you want to put him against, he can shut them down. You know why? He's got the length. He's got the athleticism. He's got all the.
I've never seen
all the talent to do.
I've never seen him shut down any player.
Okay, well, let me just put this out there.
Go ahead, put it out there.
When they were playing the Rockets, right, he had 75 possessions where he played isolation. On those 75 defense, on those 75 possessions, they scored 12 points and 1 assist.
Who's he guarding?
The whole team.
But who's he primarily guarding?
I don't whoever they switched on to.
Exactly. Harden is the Rockets' offense. Who is their second?
Chris Paul, Clint Capella, PJ Tucker. I mean, they're just.
Well, considering that, I'm sure KD's not guarding any of them guys.
Okay, he definitely does guard them. He
does not guard point guards.
As much as the Warriors switch on defense.
So let me ask y'all this.
Chris Paul's not a good offensive player anyway.
So let me ask y'all this question. Let me ask y'all this question real quick. Who do y'all got winning this series? Who y'all got winning this?
The Warriors. Easily the Warriors.
I think if KD doesn't come back, the Raptors got it. Kawhi might be banged up, but I think he's got this. He wants it bad, man. He wants it bad.
Yeah, we know he wants it bad.
I think
he wants to be the guy.
I think Golden State takes it without KD. And if KD does come back, they're definitely taking it.
So they were taking this series from the get.
Not only that, because statistics show that when Steph Curry was hurt, KD and the Golden State, they were what? They were half and half on wins and losses. They were 28-13. My bad. With Steph Curry, without KD, they're pretty damn good. You drop those.
They won a championship without KD.
So you still got Iguodala,
but they also lost one without KD.
To LeBron, there ain't no LeBron on no Raptors other than Drake.
Kawhi.
I mean, who else?
Kawhi.
Let's be honest. Drake has so much distraction. He's got Draymond Green, and all you gotta do is piss that dude off, and you're beating him anytime you want.
Kyle Lowry, who never shows up in the playoffs. Ever?
Hey, but you know who does show up? Fred VanVleet.
But
he's actually been Fred VanVleet, man.
Oh God,
he shows up. I think if the Raptors can get Pascal Siakam going like they did in Game 1, the Warriors don't stand a chance.
Oh, you screamed about Siakam. I was wrong about him in Game 1, but
without KD, they just don't have someone that can guard that kind of length and athleticism.
Draymond Green can guard that length and athleticism. I definitely admit that they're missing a center.
Draymond Green's 3-time defender of the year.
Yeah,
so it's not like he's a terrible defender.
No, he's great, but the problem is they don't have. Usually, the Warriors have like another center that's super long.
Yeah, that can defend up shots,
defend and run, defend the rim. But they're missing that this year.
Golden State's always had that same answer. You score, we score. That's always been their play style. I mean, I can't sit here and be like, oh, one team's going to win because of one person. I can't. They're both scoring teams.
You're right.
Toronto's more defensive.
Dude, Toronto and Golden State are both good defensive teams.
Because of
probably
why?
one of the better team basketball.
Because of why? Because of Draymond Green and Kevin Durant. This Kevin Durant who doesn't have no defense but can guard point guards.
Trust me.
Shooting guards.
Golden State's not
centers.
missing Kevin Durant on defense.
Come on. Kevin Durant is multi-fucking...
Oh, God.
Come on,
man.
You guys can't sit here and say
Kevin Durant
LeBron's
in
great at
isolation
everything.
averages 1.1 steals per 100 possessions.
If he's playing a guy who doesn't score, that's absolutely true.
He's one of the only players in the league to average 1 steal and 2.5 blocks per game.
Kevin Durant gets 2.5 blocks a game. I call bullshit.
Per 100 possessions.
That's 2 games.
Okay. Either way, one of 25 players in the whole league, and you're saying he doesn't have defense? He can't play defense?
Dude, he's 6'10", super long. I mean, he's bound to get a block shot every now and again.
You're making my case for me here.
No, his on-the-ball defense is not good.
His
team defense is not good.
He's in the 80th percentile in isolation defense. What else do you want from the man? He can only guard whoever's in front of him.
Look, I think he...
No, that's not true, though, because LeBron gets on the best player on the other team.
LeBron does not get on the best player on the other team.
He definitely does.
If that's the case, why didn't he guard KD the whole finals?
Would you say KD was the best player on that team?
Absolutely, he's the best player on the Warriors.
Overall. I think overall.
You just sat here and agreed that KD.
I think
KD is
Stephen
one of
Curry's
the
best
You're
shooter.
saying overall best player. I'm saying, yeah, offensively, KD.
Okay, so then offensively, if KD's the best player, then on offense, and when he's on offense, why doesn't LeBron, your supposed best defensive player, guard him?
When you're playing the Warriors, it's hard because you have 3 great offensive players.
It sounds like you're just making excuses to me.
No, there's only one defender. He can't guard all 3 guys.
Well, he should guard Kevin Durant, who's the most
guard Kevin
prolific
Durant.
scorer.
He guarded... What I remember from the finals, we're talking about last year?
Yeah.
What I remember from the finals is he was on
Klay
Iguodala
Thompson.
and Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
He would guard Steph Curry. He would guard Durant.
And I remember
ran
Iguodala
away
shutting
from
LeBron
Durant.
down on multiple
Iguodala
occasions.
is actually a really good defensive player.
Iguodala might have lost a step. He's a little old now, but
His
he's still
defense
a
is
really
still
good
straight.
defender, yeah.
Iguodala made a big difference in this second game.
Yeah, I didn't understand why he didn't play much in the first because his defense.
Wasn't he hurt?
Yeah,
He was hurt in the
he
first
had
game.
he had an MRI.
Oh, believe me,
They
I
thought
watch
he
every
tore
final.
something.
That's
Oh, I
when I
forgot.
tune in playoff
That's the only
time,
time
baby.
John tunes in is the
That's when I
finals.
tune in playoff time. That's the only time I watch basketball. I don't give a fuck about none of it.
He's like Big Shot Bob over there.
So really quick, so you have the Warriors, correct?
Correct.
And so you have,
The Raptors.
and you have
The Warriors.
how many games?
6.
I got the Raptors in 7.
I agree with that, yeah.
I have the Raptors in 7.
If
There's
the
a
Raptors
couple-
are winning, it has to go 7.
Well, here's why I'm saying the Raptors in 7. I don't trust that Warriors bench like I used to. The bench is not strong to me. You have a lot of injuries on the Warriors.
I agree.
But the
This
bench
team
is
is
not-
not.
yeah.
This team is not one of the better, not the best Warriors team.
Yeah, I look at
But
that bench and
that
I'm
could
like,
change
wow.
really fast though, because if Boogie could play the way he played in Game 2, shit changes.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Toronto has nothing to stop him.
But that's if he shows up and does what he does. Can he do that nightly?
Well, considering he just came back from an injury,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
he
tough.
tore his quad and just came back that fast. That's hard.
Hey,
I got the Warriors in 7. I think they're gonna have to fight unless KD comes back. KD comes back in 6.
I think Toronto might win one more game from here out.
I don't know, man. That's an iffy one.
Dude, team basketball is great.
Toronto's a good fucking team right now.
Toronto is a good team basketball right now.
It's just hard for me to go against Golden State. Golden State's they're a
They're a
motherfucker.
powerhouse, man.
They're a motherfucker, man. And I kind of disagree on the bench. Is their bench the best it's been in the past 5 years? I don't think so. But is it their worst? I don't think so either.
I think it's the worst.
Because, like you said,
That's
Boogie
how they won the
played a
first
hell
2
of a
rings
second
with
game.
that bench.
As I said, if Boogie could play the way he played, then it kind of changes my opinion about the bench. Because then the bench is actually super strong again.
Well, when you I mean, how many touches does a guy get?
The thing is, I don't know if he can
Look at
hold
the
up,
team.
man. I mean, he literally just came back from a torn quad.
I know.
Can he hold up a whole series?
But you're in the finals. You know what I'm saying? You show
Hey.
up.
And this is his first time ever in the playoffs.
They call your number. You show up.
His
wanna-
first time ever in the playoffs.
That's all I'm saying.
So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on, what goes down, and stuff of that nature. First of all, if I want to thank Dylan for stopping in, being the guest. So it's going to be interesting, man. This is a very, despite ratings and stuff like that, or hoopla, it's going to be interesting to see what goes down. I'm interested. The reason why I picked the Raptors is for this one reason. I want to see something different. I want to see what would happen if a team like the Raptors wins. I mean, because we get used to.
Let me explain to you why I don't want to see something different.
Why?
Because we actually, for the past 3 years, we got Cleveland and Golden State. I'm happy that we finally got Toronto. But do I want Toronto to beat my, this day and age Bulls? No, I want them to come out, lose, and then fight for the next year. The next year is what's going to make it real good. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see no one-hit wonder. I want to see them come out, make the finals.
How do you know the Raptors
again.
going? How are we so we don't? We
I'm
can't
not.
determine. If
I'm telling you, I don't want that to happen.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, I want to see them come back next year and not be a one-hit wonder.
I
I
just
get what
don't
you're
see
saying.
them
You want to see
signing
more
Kawhi.
competition.
That's right.
I just can't see them re-signing Kawhi.
They better.
He has no desire to stay there. He wants to go to
Really?
L.A. He wants to either play for the Clippers or the Lakers.
Ugh, why does everybody want to go to fucking
Why?
LA?
Why does it want to
He's
go to
from
LA?
LA.
Why would he want to go to dysfunctional LA?
That's why he wants to go to the Clippers.
But why even go to the Clippers? You're the face of the franchise with the Raptors. It don't make no sense to me.
I think the wild card is Milwaukee.
Milwaukee
shocked the shit out of me.
Dude, they're one team. They're one guy away. If they had one guy, they could beat Toronto.
I think they're 3 guys away, 2 on the bench and one mega.
I think they're one guy.
I mean, maybe one guy, one mega.
Yeah, one
But
mega away.
If
Or
you got
actually
you
just
got
a
2
shooter,
good bench
man.
guys, oh
Dude,
my god,
they had a fucking whole team with no shooters. They literally built a wall around the rim so Giannis couldn't get there, and Milwaukee had no shooters to combat it.
yeah.
Well, it should be interesting as to what's going to happen with this NBA Finals. Tune in, check it out. I got the Raptors winning at 7. I know that's crazy, but just something I want to see differently.
Warriors
Now,
in 6.
Warriors in 6.
Golden State in 7.
Golden State
I got
in
one
7.
more thing to say. I want to have another. I want us all to get back together for another NBA talk because I'm gonna do some research on this the early 2000s, and I'm gonna find a whole bunch of names on why that was some bullshit.
That's not bullshit. Look them up, man. Vince Carter, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Shaq, Kobe.
That sounds like a lot of
Tim
talent to
Duncan.
me.
Yeah, but the
LeBron.
team, it was spread out
When
amongst a
LeBron
lot
come
of teams.
2003.
2003 is LeBron. That's when the NBA started coming back, was when that draft with Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh,
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo, Amari Stoudemire. That was a really good draft. That's kind of when the NBA started picking back up
That's
a little
early
bit.
2000s.
2003, but it wasn't until about 2006, 2007.
I could tell you
When the
98
NBA
to
started-
2000 was some bullshit. That was whack. Because you had nobody. What'd you have? What year was Jordan on the Wizards? 98?
2000.
No, 2000.
So there you go.
I said early 2000s.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
But that's like 2000. That's not early 2000. You got
98,
2000, 2001, 2002.
2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004.
So in Shaq's prime, he had to face all of these great talents. This is my argument.
Actually, it was worse. Shaq didn't even get to face these guys in his prime.
So he was a great defender against these guys out of his prime.
He faced them guys super early in his career where he wasn't even that guy yet.